Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for being here with me today. In today's video, I'm headed to the Goodwill BINS to find some stuff to resell online. I've been to two other thrift stores this week, but I haven't been to the BINS in a little bit and I'm excited to go. The reason I haven't been in a little bit is because the vibe at the BINS is very chaotic and rushed, and I really haven't had the emotional energy to go. But now I'm feeling like I do. I'm gonna bring my baby girl with me. Hopefully we can find some good shoes, because usually I find some good shoes to resell at the Goodwill Outlet. So let's go and see what we can find together.
All right, here we are. When we got inside, I headed straight for the bathroom. I really had to go. And then I went to the first two bins that I always look through first. And there were lots of stuffed animals in them, which isn't usually the case for these two bins. I came across that ginormous squishmallow there, and I was just sifting through, found this little gopher guy. There's usually shoes where these stuffed animals are, and I was hoping that there'd be some nice shoes hiding underneath the stuffed animals. I thought this mouse or this cat was a squishmallow, but it wasn't. I spotted this really cute cardigan, but I decided not to get it for whatever reason, even though I did pick up other clothing items for my daughters this day. And look, there's a little Mickey Mouse. I thought this boot was really pretty, and I put it in my cart to find the other pair. I eventually did, but I decided to leave them. Then I found this other black shoe, which I never found the pair of, so didn't even look it up because there's no use in there just being one shoe. Just like that stuffed animal bins, a lot of these miscellaneous bins looked a lot different than they usually do. I thought this green purse was kind of cute. I thought it might have been from Shein or something because there was no brand tag. Oh, look, there's a little Santa. And then I spotted this nice leather boot. Turns out it's from Ariat, and I found the other pair too, which is really exciting. Here I am waiting for the new BINS rotation, which is always very anxious and nerve-wracking for me because I know that when they say go, I'm going to have to work my way through everyone that does not have a little baby with a stroller or cart. Out of all the times I've been to the BINS, I've never been to this little back area, so this was the first time for me. I decided not to get these because the comps on eBay weren't great and the sell-through rate just wasn't there. But these are a pair of, I'm pretty sure, wool vintage Navy or Army pants from July 1960, or maybe that just says Julie, not sure, but from 1960. Such a cool piece of history here.
Let's get into the haul portion of this video now. I'm going to be talking kind of quietly because my daughter is in the other room and she is in and out of crying and being asleep, but I will turn up the volume when I do my editing. I'm going to start off with a few things that I got at the BINS that weren't clothing or shoes, and then I will go into the clothing and shoes from the BINS, and I will end with the few things I got yesterday at my short thrift store trip. So these are really cool. I got a bunch of these cake pans, which I have sold a cake pan on eBay before. I could not leave these behind. There were a ton of them in this one bin. This is a vintage 1998 Winnie the Pooh holding a one pan, perfect for a baby's first birthday. I could even use it for my baby's first birthday, which is coming up in a few months. I thought this was really cool and I'm excited to list it. It is dirty-ish on the inside. I mean, not really dirty. There's just kind of like some grease marks and signs of wear, but how cute is that vintage Disney pan?
This vintage Disney Winnie the Pooh Wilton cake pan sold on eBay for $9.99.
We got this vintage pan, which is 1983. I don't know who this is, what character this is. I feel like I should know. It kind of reminds me of like the Seven Dwarfs, but I don't think that's what it is. Have to do some research into that. I thought that was another fun pan. I'm gonna set it down slowly because my daughter's asleep.
When I thought about it some more, I realized that this is a Smurf. So this is a vintage Wilton cake pan in the shape of a Smurf, and a similar one like mine sold on eBay for $9.99.
This next one is a Spider-Man pan, and it is also vintage. Where's the date? It's 2002, so also vintage because we're in 2024, so vintage by 2 years. This one is pretty beat up on the outside, but the inside looks better, and someone could totally make a Spider-Man cake for their son or daughter for their birthday, or even just for fun, or they can make it for themselves. There are adult Spider-Man fans.
This exact same Spider-Man pan sold on eBay for $11.89.
This is a Care Bears vintage cake pan, or maybe it's not even vintage. The date is covered up by the sticker. And it's Care Bears holding like a rainbow, which is super cute. Someone could even use it for like Pride Month, and that's coming up, so maybe I'll put that in my description. Rainbow, Pride, but even for like a little kid, I'm trying to get the biggest buyer audience that I can.
This exact same Care Bears cake pan sold on eBay for $9.95.
This last cake pan is another vintage Disney pan. It is 101 Dalmatians. The year is 1996. How cool is that? It's older than me.
This same 101 Dalmatians cake pan sold on eBay for $10.38.
Okay, now that I've gone through all the pans, I'll jump right into the clothing pieces I got at the bins. This is from the brand, let's see, Polo Sport Ralph Lauren. It is this vintage pair of men's track pants. There's a bunch of like pilling on the front, which is odd because you'd think that all that pilling would be on the bum area, but it's not. It is a size extra, extra large, and other than that pilling, it's in excellent condition. And on eBay, I don't think the sell-through rate was good, but the comps were high. And these style of pants, like these track pants, these vintage track pants, are really in style for 90s Y2K. There's zippers on the bottom of both of the legs. So nice thing to have found. It was a mediocre day at the bins. There was nothing that made me shocked, but there were a few things that I got that I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And I'm glad to have found.
These similar vintage track pants sold on eBay for $50.
This is from the brand Soft. They're a pair of women's black, versatile dress heels that honestly could be worn so many different places. The previous owner kept them in immaculate condition, but they added like these toe pads. So hopefully I can get those off without like ruining the shoe. I'm just pulling here lightly to see if it'll come off. Ooh, looks like it's coming. I'll do it later. But yeah, there's this padding in the toe. They're in really nice condition. I just sold a pair of women's soft heels for $38. Probably list these for about the same.
These are the soft women's black heels that I just sold on Poshmark for $38.
I got 3 winter pieces, which I could not pass up on for very specific reasons, such as this one. This is from the brand Orvis. And as soon as I felt it, I had to look up the material makeup. And it's 50% yak, 50% merino wool. Brown, tan, basic piece that is perfect for the cold months. So I'll sit on it, and then when the cold seasons hit, bam, I'll get a sale, hopefully. That's the goal.
I couldn't find a similar sweater to the one I picked up on eBay, but here is one from Orvis that is made of merino wool that sold for around $25.
This is from the brand LL Bean, another perfect piece for when it's cold outside. It's this chunky knit cardigan with 2 pockets, 100% cotton, and the pattern was just so pretty. I picked that one up.
This LL Bean knit cardigan sold on eBay for $31.99.
This is a very lightweight cardigan, so I guess you could wear it in the warmer months, but is 100% cashmere, and this is the second clothing piece that I've ever found that was 100% cashmere. And it's a size medium, and it is from the brand Haven Well Within. I had never heard of this brand. I looked it up on Google, and they do sell this kind of piece for over $100. Do not know what the resale market is, but because it's 100% cashmere, I bought it, and we'll see how it does.
A different cardigan from the same brand sold on Poshmark for $50.
This thing that I got is from the brand Hollister. Now, I would not pick up Hollister really ever, but these are a pair of overalls, and overalls are very in style right now. I'm currently looking for a perfect pair of overalls for myself. They have distressing on the knee area, and I think that they're cropped kind of a medium to light wash. And I saw these selling for around $25 to $30, so I picked this one up. It is called the Boyfriend Overall.
These Hollister overalls sold on Poshmark for $25.
This is really, really cute. I bought it with the excuse of if I decide not to resell it and the comps don't look good, I will keep it for my baby girl when she is 2. It is a 2T short alls Sesame Street. How cute. It has this Elmo embroidery on the front, and is Elmo a he? Yeah, he is holding a baseball glove. And I just thought it was so cute, this vintage Sesame Street overall set. How freaking cute. This is also for my baby girl. It is a Old Navy size 18 to 24 months dress. It could also be a shirt with leggings or just a shirt with a diaper. Thought it was really pretty. And I love finding clothes for my daughters at the BINS because they're so cheap. Okay, this is my very last BINS find, probably the best find of the day. We have these Ariat boots, and the last pair of Ariat boots that I got from the BINS sold pretty quickly for $35, and I thought those were really beat up. But these are in much better condition. They are just crusty and dirty, but they're so cool. Aren't they so cool? And the really only problem with them is this kind of nick of the leather right there, and then some wear right there. But how nice are these men's Ariat boots? Really happy to have found them.
These similar leather Ariat boots sold on eBay for $45.
All right, let's move on to the final things that I have in this haul that I got yesterday. We have these pair of women's Nike tennis shoes. And I don't usually pick up Nike, but I looked at these in specific because they're very unique looking. You know, that back area and the coloring, they are dirty, so I will have to wash them, but the sell-through rate on eBay was amazing. Can't remember what it was exactly. And these were selling for around $40. So once I clean them up, I think that they will do amazing. So really, really happy to find these. They were $8.
The same style of Nikes sold on eBay for $47.97.
Then I found this. This is from the brand Albion Fit. It is a woman's sweatpant jogger, and these were selling pretty well on eBay. The sell-through rate was also amazing, and they were selling for around $25 to $35, $40-ish dollars. And I snatched those up. I actually wasn't even looking through racks when I picked those up. They were kind of just on the side, and I was just, you know, kind of like glancing at the different racks, and then I saw that, and I was like, is that Albion Fit? I know that logo, and it was. And then once I looked it up, it was a no-brainer to pick it up.
These same exact jogger pants sold on eBay for $40.
This last thing is a brand we all know, Madewell, which I'm only going to be picking up now in their denim. And I was only going to say, you know, desirable styles such as wide leg, flare leg. But these are in a lighter wash, and they're in a biggerish size 29. So not like a big, big size, but not a size 24. They are called the mid-rise skinny crop. And I do feel like skinny crops do better than just regular plain skinny jeans.
This very similar pair of Madewell jeans sold on Poshmark for $25.
That is everything. I am now going to try to get a few things listed tonight. Thank you for watching. I can't wait to see in the next video, which will either be a what sold video or a Thai brand list that you should look out for at the thrift store. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.